Well, this mine has two things that I like. It's got a large waste rock pile, which is all this that you can see here, and it's also got rail, both of which I like. So let's go check this mine out. Alright, we're just inside the portal now. Goes back as far as I can see, so let's go see what we've got. Table set up here. Some hoses on the ground. Still keeps going. These timbers are in good shape. Wow. See, the rock changed pretty abruptly. Kind of fractured now. Moving on. Wow, rock just changed completely again. I know I say it almost every video, but it still impresses me every time. And still going. A lot of hoses here. Something up here. Maybe a junction or something. Well, there isn't tracking her now, but you can see the divots in the ground here where the ties obviously were. But unfortunately, the track's been removed. Little bucket right there. Okay, we've got choices. There's this spot to the left with the ladder going up there. That actually doesn't look like it goes farther than that, does it? No. So that ladder just leads up to that pocket right there. So I'm not going to bother going up there for that. And then behind me keeps going that way, so we'll go check that out. On the ceiling here you can see some more modern mining equipment, the bolts and the chain link and such. And again, that's just where that the drift I was on stopped here. So let's follow this sharp right branch and see where this takes us. Again, you can see the divots in the ground where the track ties were. Keeps going. The remains of a tie. And again, complete change in the rock. Always these dramatic changes. Looks like they cleared a little pocket out there. this is interesting. So, okay, they carved out this weird notch here at the end, looks like. It's almost like somebody did that with a backhoe or something. You have this weird narrow ditch right here that runs. Oh, you know what? That keeps going. I thought that was the end, but that just keeps going. Huh. Alright, let's get down there and see what this is all about. Oh, wow. Okay. This is cool. So if you look up, we're in a big stope here. And you can see all those stoles up there as well, which is cool. I'm a fan of stoles anyway. So there must have been something good here because they went up and down since they carved out this big section on the floor. Interesting. Okay, here's looking back on the other side of that pocket that cleared out. I was just over there before. So let's see where this drift keeps going. There's some big pieces of wood on the ground here. Keeps going that way. That's cool. You see the drill hole in the side of that rock. Oh, we got rail back. Nice. It's damaged, but it is rail. And looks like we're going to the right. Actually, a pretty good sized rail. That's a heavy gauge. Still going to the right. Still got the rail. Looks like there's something here on the right. I'm thinking there's something above us. Looks like canvas. I'm not sure what that was for. So all kinds of wood right here. Usually that means there's something above. And indeed, we've got, I think, okay, if you look right there, you can see a ladder. And so obviously a ladder used to run along here up to there, probably even that one behind me. So there's some kind of stope or workings up there. And then what you see on the left here are the remains of an ore chute that dropped ore down here. You can see bits and pieces. The ore chute down here, including that ladder. And here's a better look at it. See, it came down there. That's the bottom edge of the ore chute there. And then, like I said, the ladder went off up there on the right. So, not going off that one today, obviously. So, let's see what we've got remaining down here. We still have our track. And it looks like the Adit goes off to the right. Little pocket carved out there. Keeps going until looks like this is the end here. Yep, we have hit the face. And it looks like there was a core sample taken out right in front right there. That's a big hole. So I'm back in that ore chute, you guys, on my way out. And I noticed something that I didn't notice on the way in. And that was down here on the ground are all sorts of pine cones and pine needles, and it's a bit damp here, and I didn't see any sign of rats, and we're really far in. And so what I'm thinking is that those upper workings there connect somewhere to the outside, and this stuff is tumbled down from higher up the mountain through the whatever part of that those upper workings connect to the outside. Because that's the only explanation I can give for this big pile of debris right here. And trust me, I know what rat nests look like, and this doesn't look like the leftovers of rat nests. This looks like stuff that came down from above. And like I said, it's damp right here, like there's moisture coming in from you know, melting snow in the melting snow in the spring and some rain and things like that. So I bet there's another opening up there somewhere. Alright, I'm out on the waste rock pile of that mine now. The waste rock pile extends to the along the edge of the mountain here. I just wanted to show you guys this mini trestle right here, which I assume they brought the ore out on and would dump it down to I don't know, a bin or a truck or something down there. So that's kind of cool. Alright guys, how cool is this? Down the canyon here, there's an old miner's cabin, which of course we're going to go check out in a minute. And I got here by following a very faint trail, which I'm standing on now. And so that means that hardly anybody's down here. So I'm excited to go check this one out. Okay, there's another view of the miner's cabin. But I also noticed over here a waste rock pile, and since I'm already up at this level, I'm gonna go check that out real quick before I go down to the cabin. So let's go see what this waste rock pile is all about. This is obviously it's connected to the cabin. Alright, looks like we have an interesting little prospect here. And interestingly, at least for me, because I'm normally based in Northern California for my mine videos, there's a lot of quartz here, and I'm not used to seeing this much quartz in Nevada. So that's interesting to me. See it going all the way down the hill there? But let's go see what this prospect is all about. I'm assuming it's a prospect. It doesn't look that big, but sometimes these things will surprise you. Alright, that is where I just came in from. And let's see what this prospect has for us. So I can see a very old timber right there in front of us, made out of, you know, that's not milled or anything, that's just cut a tree down outside and stick it in the little adit. Cleaned out a little pocket here, and you can see all that quartz right there. Interesting. And then prospect just dead ends right back there. But check out this timber right here holding up that section. I believe that's a bristlecone pine timber, and that's got to be rare. There's just a little pocket back there, doesn't go anywhere. And a bunch of pieces of wood on the ground. I don't know if that means there were, I don't know if those were ties for track at one time or not, but let's go check out that cabin. This is just really cool. And then you can see the faint remains of the trail here that leads up that little prospect right there. I just noticed when I was painting that there's a bed frame almost completely buried right there. That's actually worth going and checking out. That has been there for a long time, I'm willing to bet. Lots of bits of metal and things like that around on the ground. That looks like an ore bucket right in front. Man, that is cool. This is an exciting place. See that rock stacked up to make that wall right there? Yeah, that is definitely an ore bucket. Right out in front too. That is so cool. Looks like the remains of a stove right here. See some bits and pieces of stuff down in the wash right there. And which looks like I had electricity one time. I see insulator right there. I'm gonna carefully step in here, and I really hope there isn't anything here that's gonna startle me. There's some old tools here. There's a shovel and canvas. I don't know if it's a jacket or what that was. There's a magazine here. I'm trying to see the date. Sorry guys, give me a second here. Is there a date? I don't see a date, but I see 20 books for $1, and I don't think you'd find a bargain like that now. There's a Hennessy ad. I'm really trying to find a date, but I don't think I'm going to succeed. So you can see whoever was here tacked cardboard on the walls, I guess for insulation. The roof is like a canvas, almost like a sail. There's like a little attic nook up there. The shelves right there, sorry, the wobble. Looks like they've got some ore on them. The mice have just been going at the interior here because you can see. You know what? I have my light with me. I don't know why I'm not using it. You can see they've made a jumble of things down there. And then there's another view of those powder boxes. You can see them better now with the flashlight. And then it looks like there was some stuff back there, but a giant boulder came smashing through. Here's another powder box or dynamite box. Bottles, pieces of equipment, pots and pans. That's an amazing Union Carbide container. Man, I've never seen one in this good condition before. Miner's lamp. So I'm on the other side of the bed now. There's Chuck looking in, and give you a better view of some of the stuff that was over here. There's a set of bellows in front of me here, which you gotta admit, that's pretty cool. Don't think they're usable anymore, but there they are. And then there's actually some dynamite up here in the shelves right here. You guys see that? I'm not gonna get too close to that.
Yeah.
But that's dynamite, all right. What else do we have here? It's kind of hard to make sense of all this. Yeah, you know, see
the shovels?
there is a part of a room back there. I see some jars and stuff stacked up back there.
No way, really?
Yeah, and this huge.
Get in there from the other side?
I don't know, man. That looks like a really tough one to get into, even for me. This boulder just came down and just annihilated this.
Then you definitely know my ass gonna get in there.
I don't know what this white stuff is, and that knife's cool. Hard to take all this in. I feel like I'm missing stuff, but I also don't want to bore you guys. So, sorry if I'm going too fast. Sorry if I'm going too slow. Hard to make everybody happy. How about that view, though? I'm still taken by that view.
Yeah, it's a nice view.
What a life somebody would have had here. So much better than sitting on a desk. And you've always got her for company, in case you get lonely. Okay, so I'm up above the cabin, looking down on it now. I just wanted to show you guys where that huge boulder smashed through and just obliterated this part of the cabin. I think that must have been a pantry back there. you know, maybe it started out as a little prospect or something, and then they decided to make a pantry out of it. Because it doesn't go back very far. It goes back maybe 2 more feet into the darkness, if you guys can't see that. And then there's this boulder just chilling down there, just smashed through all this. It's unreal. And I guess it must have come tumbling down the mountain from up there and just bashed through here. So Chuck just spotted this really cool box outside for round head rivets by Townsend Company in New Brighton, Pennsylvania. And then you said you found a newspaper from 1939 down there?
39.
Well, that gives us an idea how old this is.
I mean, I'm sure it's probably older than that, but that gives us at least a confirmation that it's, you know,
Yeah.
pre World War II.
A lot of interesting stuff down there on the wash. So speaking of cool things that we're finding down here, Chuck just found this vial here and this glass bottle, both of which are still intact. Very, very cool. And they're turning opaque too, which is an indication of their age and such, and also the manufacturing techniques they used. Very cool, Chuck.
Magnesium.